comes to food pairings, there are a few classics: strawberries and cream, mac and cheese, spaghetti and meatballs.
Yes, the list does go on. And today, Phil Vickery is working his magic on the good old rhubarb and custard combo.
Indeed. And look at this here, look at this little beauty. So that's the rhubarb there. Now, the first thing to remember is that it's actually a vegetable, not a fruit, because it has no seeds. So
yes.
There it is. And we're going to make rhubarb custard crumble tart, but just with a few little twists. No, there it is there. Look at that there. Now,
oh, look at that.
Many moons ago, I made a film for This Morning at the actual Old Droids farm. Here it is. Look at this.
Can't you hear them popping?
Yes, you can. Yes.
What?
So this must be 10, 15 years ago.
Is that you?
Yeah.
No way.
That was so surprised.
I'm sorry. I was going to say, who's the guy with the torch?
A little bit.
I just didn't think that was you at all.
There it is, see? So you can actually hear them popping. So they're actually picked by candlelight, but grown in complete darkness. And there's 20,000 crowns in that shed. I remember it vividly.
No way.
And Janet Oldroyd Hume was fantastic. And they greyed it out and we cooked from
And so this is from there as well?
That's from there.
Oh, OK.
So here we go, great combination. Now, here I've got a blind-baked sweet pastry tart, as you can see there. Now we're going to talk about the custard. Now,
wow.
for the purists who may give me a bit of a going over, I'm using instant custard. OK, so instant custard powder goes into here. Instant custard powder goes into there. Now, that should normally use 425 mils of liquid to make a pouring custard, but I don't. I add about 110, 115 mils of custard, boiling water to that, and as you'll see, it pretty much thickens straight away.
Yeah.
It's basically starch. And what I want is a thick custard so they can hold the rhubarb inside the tart.
Oh, OK.
There. So as you can see, that's quite thick. There it is. I'll add a touch more there. And bear in mind, it will set slightly firmer than it is at the moment it is there. Now, to help that along, white chocolate. 150 grams of chopped white chocolate. In that goes, well, it's still hot, and that will actually melt pretty much in the same time that you're doing it.
This is gorgeous.
So it gives it a nice background flavour. Now, let me just whisk that, and you'll see, in real time, there it is. That is actually set like that. I'm going to touch more water into there,
So good.
like that, and then what you need to do is, once that's done, you then just put that into the cooked pastry tart like that. Now, my dear mother would tell me off because I don't scrape the bowls properly, so, Mum, don't worry, I'm doing it.
There you go. Oh, yeah.
It wastes too much. And then you'll see there's a beautiful shine on there. That's the starch.
Oh, yeah.
And you just want to spread that in. Now, that white chocolate will set at room temperature, but if you want to pop it in the fridge for a little bit, then that's absolutely fine.
It's so nice because it's not sickly.
Rhubarb filling.
Yeah.
In here, I've got this rhubarb here that I've taken, obviously, the leaf off, and I've chopped up in small pieces into a pan. Now, a lot of people would put sugar into there. I don't. I use strawberry jam, and strawberry, vanilla and rhubarb work really well. So this is the sweet part of it. Because rather than using sugar, a little touch of water, and that's quite important because you need to cook the rhubarb down, but don't worry too much. We're going to use that a bit later on. And you just cook that down, touch of vanilla. It probably takes about 5 to 6 minutes to what they call marmalade. And at that stage here, over here, that's what we call the marmalade. So that's actually cooked down, and there's the juice. Now, you want to keep the juice because you've got that sprinkled over your clotted cream, and all I've done there is just either thicken that with a bit of corn flour or starch, or just reduce it down in a pan till it goes nice and thick.
Right.
So that warm rhubarb then goes on top of here, like that, and then you spread that out as well. And a little goes a long way. So you just need to pop that into there, and you see already you're filling that up. So it's a third, a third, and a third. The topping, this is what I call a crumble topping. It's almost a streusel topping, which means here I've got slightly more butter than flour, 60 grams, 50 grams, just rubbed in by hand. Then I'm going to add chopped pecans, hazelnuts, almonds, whatever you like, and that goes quite roughly chopped. Brown sugar, that goes in as well. And then about half a teaspoon of allspice. And you want to just break that up like that. And then if you're making a proper, as the rhubarb cooked from raw, you just put that on there and bake it in the oven. I've baked this one here already in the oven, and it ends up like this one here. It's like a granola.
Oh, yeah,
topping.
gorgeous.
So you've got the crunch before you put it into there. And then all you do is pour that all on top. Don't pack it down. It's It's really important that you just spread it over. And at some point, I might do a crumble masterclass on this morning, possibly next week or the week after.
Oh, yes.
Because it's interesting how it goes wrong. Set that. This one here, I've got here. Oh. And I've got a slice already done. You've already eaten yours.
Oh, yeah, sorry.
So, this is so lovely.
Good.
There it is. So you got, look at that, like the set custard. The sauce that I made earlier, which is just thickened, that goes over the top. And then a little dash clotted cream on the top like that.
So
A
naughty.
little touch of icing sugar.
It's gorgeous.
Well, thank you very much for all of this, today's details. I can't even talk. Take a look at our free This Morning app.